Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and I am playing the Noshar Canals style TTM map in Battlefield 4 as you can see. And now, right now this is obviously in CTE only, but you should all know by now that the map Dragon Valley, of which this is a part of TDM map, should be making its way over to the vanilla Battlefield 4 sometime in the near future. Now, I am playing one of my favorite TDM setups for this map in Battlefield 3. That is the GNG-90 sniper rifle with a Russian close range scope on it. And I used to love running this thing in Battlefield 3. Just, for some reason it was awesome. I usually got one shot kills at close range, sometimes even with iron sights. And unfortunately, I wasn't faring too well with it in Battlefield 4 now, but I switched it to the Prisma scope or whatever it is with the crosshairs. You can see uh, I did somewhat better, but no matter. We're here to look at and discuss the TTM map as it stands right now. And anyone who isn't blind or deaf is already seen, the people wanting to see a TDM map as the docks were part of Dragon Valley, and I mean, hey, they look pretty damn similar right from the start to Noshar Canals, and DICE of course saw that, the public outcry, and of course knew what they were wanting to see and to feel. Well, we wanted a TDM map that was, as fast-paced and close quarters and tight corners and, quick action, but forgoing the clusterfuck that is the Metro with 64 players. And no Shark Canals is it, of course. There's still a bunch of Battlefield 3 servers running just no Shark Canals TDM, and they just will not die. They will probably survive the apocalypse like the cockroach. You will always see a no Shark Canals TDM server in Battlefield 3. And I mean, to their credit, DICE has done a great job here. Really something to be proud of on this map. I think they did phenomenal work. I mean, purists will surely point out that this map has actually a passing resemblance to No Sharkanao Stadium as it was in Battlefield 3, but while all the pieces are there, and anyone who has their own shit bucket will undoubtedly remember the position of every container in every box on this map, but technically it isn't a straight up copy and paste of No Sharkanels from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, nor in my opinion should it have been. So for the same reason, that Battlefield 4 is not Battlefield 3, it's a whole nother game. And this map is familiar, but at the same time a bit different. Frankly, because it's Dragon Valley and obviously not No Shark Canals. So, it has that same flavor to it, it's just not the carbon copy that it is of the original map. Now, I took a screenshot and overlaid it with the map of No Shark Canals on the minimap of this map from Battlefield 3, obviously. And, well, this isn't my idea, and I'm sure other people have done this before. I know Level Cap has, for example, cut the map into pieces, and uh, kind of overlaid it and rotated it so it would fit the new map. It's still something that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Basically, the map is slightly larger in Battlefield 4 than it was in Battlefield 3. All the familiar things are still there, like the barges with the containers, on the south side, the crane on the eastern side, the containers in the center, some of them you can climb on even, and there is the train tracks on the western side where quickscopers and snipers used to sit all the live long day and just break out the tent and toast some marshmallows. but everything is slightly expanded, as you can see from this overlay that I got up here, to make room for the roads rather in the center of the map. Now, why did DICE do this, and should we hate them for it? Well, in my opinion, no. I mean, this might be an unpopular opinion, but it's, mine. For the same reason that we all have opinions. I think this map, while paying homage to Noshar Canals, has a style of its own and doesn't have to be a carbon copy of Battlefield 3, as I said. And I think DICE Away really deserves a lot of credit here for, making it feel very similar to that map, but not necessarily be exactly the same. And I mean, they really listened to what the public wanted and managed to, not screw it up, because the hype was there in, bucketfuls, I'm sure, and anywhere where there is that much hype, it's very easy to, not live up to expectations, as is too often with the video games nowadays when they come out. So you can see the map is slightly larger from the screenshot. It has a bit more room on the northwestern side of it. A couple open roads with little cover, requiring some thinking and tactical decisions to cross and not just run around like a headless chicken out into the open. And why did they modify the classic map and not just copy and paste it into Battlefield 4? Well, I think a couple of reasons here. Firstly, to keep it from being boring, give it us something fresh and just kind of not piss off the community, because they will, there will be haters out there anyway. Some will say that we wanted a carbon copy, others will say, we wanted something fresh, and the carbon copy would be just, a blatant attempt at money grabbing. Although obviously this is a free map still, some people will be convinced that everything has to be, in its own new original wrapper, in its own new original package. And secondly, I think they did it to throw a curveball to everyone who has played Noshar Canals in Battlefield 3 for so many hours and remembers every corner and every container from Battlefield 3. And also it occurred to me that this map might actually accommodate 64 players sometime in the future after release. I mean, I'm obviously just thinking out loud here, but what if someone were to run it on their server with 64 players and, custom setup? I mean, not just 32 players. Wouldn't that make sense for the map being, for this expanded area that they have here? So everyone would not be just bunched up and, just cutting through the enemy players with a shotgun. And so, well, as always, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you guys think of this map. Is it good that DICE has kind of changed it up some, or is it bad? Should they have just copy pasted this map from Battlefield 3? And obviously, rate and share this video. It helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.